Good morning. Today I'll be showing you a sim racing tachometer which can be purchased quite cheap. Mine in particular is the Oddor brand one from Taobao, which I got for around 90 AUD, but similar ones can be bought from AliExpress and other sites similar. Okay, let's get into it then. Okay, so this is everything you receive in your package. Mine originally came with a US extension for the power. I'd replaced it with the Australian one here. It just needs to be a 12 volt, 1 amp powered one, standard 5.5mm plug. A USB-C cable to plug to your PC. It comes with the standard tachometer mounting bracket. A few Allen keys for all the screws and bolts. Having a closer look at it, this is the shift flashlight, a few standard buttons for function of the actual unit itself. It looks like it has two cables running from it straight to a 3D printed box, which houses an Arduino board, and that's the power supply socket, and that's the USB-C socket. So for the software install, it's quite simple, but because I bought mine from Taobao, it does come in Chinese, so here's a quick step-by-step. So once you get your software, you just need to unzip it first. Once it's unzipped, you need to navigate through the first folder, find the ch40 folder, and find the setup file. Double click it. You'll notice it won't actually execute, so you will have to go back and change the path of the Chinese characters to something your computer can read. So I just used, in this case, tachometer driver. And just get rid of all the other Chinese characters as well. Once the setup opens, just press install. And you'll know the install has worked once you see in the ports in your device manager, it will be under USB serial ch40. Once it's all installed, open up SimHub program and navigate down to Arduino. In the Arduino section, navigate to My Hardware at the top and select Single Arduino, and it should come up under here. SimHub will probably ask you to update the drivers. You can do so, I did in my case, and didn't have really any issues. At the top you can navigate to adjust other settings on the actual unit itself. In this case, in screens, you can adjust what settings you want on what it displays. Out of the box I did have to change the main screen to show the speedometer correctly by moving the length. And in the gauges section, just make sure you set it to 11,000 RPM as the tachometer reads, and 4 cylinders, or depending on what car you're driving. And the control sections, just to set hotkeys if you want to change the screen to display other modes. So here's a quick rundown of the switch operations for the actual tachometer itself. So once it's powered on and in real mode, pressing the bottom button will change the brightness level of the gauge itself. To change the shift light indicator, which is the green light, you need to hold the bottom button down for 2 seconds and it enters shift light setup. Press up and down to set the RPM for when your green light comes on. After 5 seconds of no input, it will resume to real mode. To change the warning light indicator, which is the red light, hold the top button for 2 seconds and it enters warning light setup. Press up and down to set the RPM with red light warning. Again, change the RPM where you want it. After 5 seconds of no input, it will return to real mode. To change the buzzer sound level or to turn it off, you need to hold both buttons together at the same time for 2 seconds. Once it enters setup mode, press the up button to change the level. After 5 seconds of no input, it will return to real mode. To cycle through colors of the gauge, you need to press the top button until the bottom light lights up, and then press the bottom button to cycle through the colors. To set up the number of cylinders for the car, you need to hold both buttons to enter setup mode. Pressing the bottom button will cycle through how many cylinders your car has. I believe this is also set up in SimHub. And here's a little demo of the tachometer being used in Assetto Corsa. Okay, and that's it. Thank you, bye.